Good evening, everybody. 1 minute away from 9 o'clock p.m. here in Victoria, the Victoria Ice Center, Vic, as it's come to be known. Home of Holy Family hockey here. So I would like to think this is the last game of the night. Lakers up against Saskatchewan. The boys do their pregame chant, and Gregory, Kubish, and Bermel hustle up to the center line to take the draw with Wangen and Schneider, your starting defensive pair. So puck drop right at 9 o'clock on the dot. Chaska controls, shot on net, first one of the game, saved and covered by Franzen. Saskatchewan wins that draw. Kubish collects the loose puck behind the net. Now Gregory with a little bit of speed. He tries to get around the defender. Good defense. Saskatchewan through the neutral zone around Schneider. Shot. Goes high. And Saskatchewan is offsides. So the Lakers getting a change here. Plasinski on the draw. Pankratz on the right wing. Marchessault left wing. Tyndall chips that puck up. Eriksson back on D tonight, paired with Tyndall on the blue line. As Eriksson steps up to get that puck deep in the corner, Plasinski controls. Tries to get it out front. Icing on Saskatchewan. So we'll take the draw back into the Lakers' offensive zone. Saskatchewan controls the draw. Pankratz gets it out front. And a couple whacks at it. And the Lakers find the back of the net for the first goal of the game. Who is that, Nash?
Easton got it. Nash shot, bounced off. Love it though.
Yeah, yep. Keep swatting. Holmberg, Loving, and Beckstrom now. Your forwards. Oh, really nice shot by Holmberg. He goes high over the blocker of the goaltender, and he buries it. 2-0 Prior Lake. And our defensive pairing changes out for Bruss and Stark as Holmberg takes the offensive zone. He finds Loving with a little bit of space, but he's ridden down to the ice by Chaska-Chan. Back to Bruss on the point. He's intercepted by Chaska-Chan. 2-on-1 off the attack. Really great stick. Great stick by Stark. And the loose puck comes out, and they put it in the back of the net. 2-1 Prior Lake. So back to the Gregory line, who controls that draw. Bruss backhands it up for a clear, finds Gregory. Gregory into the zone. Oh, great play. Wow, Gregory took that all the way down by himself. He went through almost every single Chaska-Chan player. And on his own second attempt, from a tough angle, he finds the back of the net. So 3-1 Prior Lake.
There you go.
So Gregory again finds the puck. That goes back for Stark. Turned over by Chaska-Chan. Stark loses a twig. Bruss collects that puck. Gregory back playing some nice D. And after a couple swats, Franzen's able to cover. So based on shots, we're at a 100% scoring rate so far.
Hit him.
And Chaska-Chan offside. So shots go as our score reflects. 3-1 Prior Lake. Pasinski wins the neutral zone draw. I think that caught one of the Chaska-Chan players offsides. Marchessault controls, takes the zone, and wisely dumps it deep behind the net of Chaska-Chan. Chaska back the other way, but they're picked off by Pankratz. Chaska dumps it deep for an icing at 8:45 here in the first period. So Holmberg on this draw. Loving to his right, Beckstrom to his left. Schneider and Wangen, your defenders, as Holmberg fights to get around a couple players. Loving now controls. He looks for Holmberg, intercepted by Chaska. Chaska back the other way. Schneider with a good stick breaks that up, and we are offsides. Tyndall and Erickson, now your defenders. Stick save by Franzen from a tough angle shot by Chaska-Chan. Chaska-Chan holds the blue line. Chip deep. Erickson fights for that puck. And now Beckstrom collects. Nice little pass over to Holmberg. Holmberg now with a little bit of speed. Let's see if he can get a shot off. Turns and shoots off the stick of Chaska-Chan. Chaska back the other way. He's looking to go right through the middle. Good back check by Holmberg. And Beckstrom with the clear through the neutral zone. Good back check by Chaska-Chan. Kind of breaks up a pass over to Loving, but Loving is able to recollect it, and he shoots wide. Beckstrom now chases. Uh-oh. Tyndall charging hard. Little bit of a breakaway, although it was a little bit wide, and then Chaska shoots. They're able to bury it. 3-2 Prior Lake. Well, high-scoring first period here. We're still got 7 minutes left in the frame. Gregory, Burmel, and Kubish, your forwards. Stark and Bruss, your defenders. Bruss chucks it deep. Tipped by Chaska, so no icing. Another little bit of a breakaway attempt here. Oh, man. Little bit of a melee in front of the net. Franzen deflected that puck high, and it landed in front of him after a few whacks at it. Chaska's able to bury it again. So 3-3. Good neutral zone battle. Prior Lake wins the battle. Gregory finally able to regroup here, and he tries to stuff a little backhand in there. Pad save by Chaska-Chan. Puck controlled by Chaska. And they chip it around Bruss, but Kubish able to race back and get that puck. Neutral zone battle here. Loose puck finds Bruss. Bruss decides to keep. And then he finally kicks it over to Kubish. A couple players go down here. Looks like, I'm not sure who's going, but it looks like perhaps number 14, Kubish. I could have swore that was going against Chaska-Chan, but let's see what the ruling is here. So it looks like they're taking Pankratz so he can spend a little time with his ma in the penalty box there. So first penalty of the game goes against Prior Lake. And a good save and a cover by Franzen. That puck very, very close to going in. Minute 14 left on the power play here for Chaskachan. Blasinski, Marchessault, Wangen, and Schneider. Your killers.
Get it.
Schneider with a nice defensive play. He draws a penalty. Prior Lake fights for the puck. Blasinski. And finally, Chaskachan touches up. So we'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 53 seconds left on the Prior Lake penalty. So the Lakers opt to swap their defenders for Erickson and Tyndall. Blasinski and Marchessault, your two forwards. Blasinski and Marchessault battle for a loose puck. Good opportunity there for Chaskachan, but Prior Lake turns it back the other way. Blasinski loses control. Chaskachan ends up chipping it deep. Again, 4-on-4 hockey, 7 seconds. Marchessault wheels hard. Puck gets out just a little bit too far. Prior Lake begins their power play now. 28 seconds left on the power play. Russ finds Stark to Loving. Chaskachan turns it back the other way. Centering pass, broken up by Bruss. But then the follow-up attempt gets through the legs of Franzen. So 4-3 Chaska. 3 minutes, 8 seconds here still left in the first. So Bruss controls for Prior Lake. Loving picks up a loose puck. Holmberg now controls. He tries to make a couple moves here. saved by CC. Bruss controls on the blue line. He sends it into the shin pad of a CC player. Bruss now with a great stick check to break that play up. Gregory controls that draw. Bermel and Kubish, his partners. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Schneider and Gregory battle for it. Schneider chases it behind the net of Franzen, the Prior Lake goaltender. Couple of players collide. Now a shot from Chaskachan in the shin pad of Gregory, and we got a player down in the corner. So take a quick break. Yeah,
He was like laughing. I was just thinking.
All right, back to hockey action here at Vic. And now we're stopped again. Offsides. Wangen sends it up the boards. Gregory with the strong play to jump in there and stand tall. Schneider and Gregory win a loose puck battle. Gregory controls, he gains the offensive zone. He floats one towards the net, broken up by CC. Gregory still controls. He centers one, nobody home. Chaskachan regains possession. Kubish with a nice stick to intercept it there for a second, but Chaskachan sends it back the other way. Icing is waved off. First period ends 4-3 in favor of Chaskachan. Back in a second. Okay, second period action. Plasinski, Marchessault, Pankratz, your forwards. Erickson and Tyndall, your defenders. Shot attempt broken up by Prior Lake. Plasinski now gets around a Chaskachan player. He drives towards the net. Nice little chip shot. Kind of catches the goalie on his heels. He sort of falls back awkwardly, but makes the save nonetheless. So Marchessault now on the forecheck, able to maintain the zone. Pankratz with the shot, saved by CC. Oh, nice stick by Erickson. That was definitely offsides. No call. That's fine because Prior Lake is back on the forecheck. So Chaskachan able to get that forward with some speed on the attack through the neutral zone. A couple of times they've sort of split our defenders, and that time they just about did the same thing, but luckily Prior Lake defense was able to bust it up to avoid a breakaway. Neutral zone face-off. Holmberg wins that draw. Blocker saved by Franzen. And broken up by Bruss. Bruss decides to take himself. He's got a little bit of open ice. He shoots just wide. Holmberg now collects that puck, gets it to Stark. Stark sends it deep. Oh, all the way on net. It hits the post. CC holds the zone. They shoot and put one into the pad of Franzen. Puck gets kicked out. Where Loving tries to clear, can't quite get it. High and off the boards. Trying for Beckstrom. Holmberg now collects it. Nice little move to get around one of the CC players. Loving, shot, bar down from Loving. So the loose puck gets kicked out from Holmberg. Loving finds it and hammers one bar down. So tie game. We'll see if that can spark a little bit of momentum back into the boys here as the Gregory line takes the ice along with the defensive pairing of Wangen and Schneider. And we get another stoppage here, 9:58 left in the second. Gregory controls the draw. But Chaskachan sends it back the other way, in and out of the glove of Franzen, drops in front of him. They try for a wraparound. And the slap shot goes off of Bermel pretty hard. He was kind of limping around there for a minute. It looked like it hurt. And Chaskachan fans on one, giving Gregory a nice opportunity. He's got some speed. The defender goes down. Oh, the goalie plays it perfectly. Is Gregory going for his backhand, and man, that goaltender was on him the whole way. Got the stick in there. Shot from Schneider. Finds its way just through the crease back to Wangen. Wangen shoots it off a shin pad of Chaskachan. Schneider hustling to get back. Another shot in and out of the glove of Franzen. Kubish controls. He tries for Gregory, just out of reach. Schneider controls. Decides to take. Puck kicks out. Lakers kind of caught in a weird change there. Chaskachan down in their offensive zone. Our forwards went for a change. Lucky we got away with it. And Marchessault wins a puck battle. He controls. He's trying to find somebody to help him out. Passes into the corner. Plasinski gives chase, collects the puck, shoots off the pad of CC's goaltender. Tyndall controls on the blue line. He shoots. Redirected. Another couple good opportunities there for Prior Lake. Early whistle from the refs. And Chaskachan's making a change at goalkeeper. I know the score is 4-4, but that goaltender, he made some great saves. So standing on his head, including that last one on Gregory's attempt. Gregory will find that shot 9 times out of 10, but Prior Lake still on the forecheck here. Plasinski now with a shot high into the glove for a save and a stoppage. 7:39 in the second. Oh, Plasinski collects a nice pass. Cannot quite get off a shot as Chaska now chips it deep for an icing. Icing. No whistle. shot from the point. Pad save by Franzen. Another one. So I think that whole play sort of resulted in a complete missed whistle from the refs. Coach Tim giving him an earful. So 5-4, Chaskachan. Holmberg now finds the puck. He looks pretty determined. He drives in hard, broken up by Chaskachan. Holmberg finds Loving. Loving's got Beckstrom to his left. Loving goes down along with the Chaskachan player. Shot tipped. Comes back to Prior Lake. They're not able to get a shot off. Now a battle in the neutral zone here. Loving tries to deke around one guy, broken up by Chaskachan. And he sends that one down. Hopefully they whistle this one. Yeah. Celebratory cheers for the refs blowing the whistle for an icing this time. So Gregory works hard to win that draw and drives his way towards the net. Now Kubish with a chance, and he can't capitalize either. Goaltender and the team made a good defensive play there. Bruss now controls. He looks, finds Kubish. Kubish looks for Gregory. Over to Bermel. Bermel takes a shot. A couple more chances right there. Players go down, and we get a stoppage at 5:12 left here in the second. 5-4, Chaskachan. Okay, third period action. The Plasinski line remains on the ice, an extension from the second period there. Schneider and Wangen, your defenders. Wangen backhands it to Marchessault. Marchessault fights through the neutral zone. He's picked off by CC. Loose puck. Collected by Pankratz. Yeah! Pankratz ties it up, and the Selly riding the donkey after the fifth goal here for Prior Lake as they tie it up. 9 minutes on the ice clock. Marchessault gets it back to Schneider, back to Marchessault. Up to Plasinski now. Plasinski tries to go right through the middle. He's broken up by CC. Couple nice moves by CC there to get it through the neutral zone. Someone's got to knock that puck off of his stick. And they finally do as Schneider controls. CC able to hold his own. Backhand chip. Gets that puck deep. Schneider loses stick. Stick saved by Franzen. Couple diving attempts. Bodies flying everywhere. Franzen covers for a desperately needed stoppage here. 11:23 left in the third. 8 minutes on the ice clock. Puck behind the net of Franzen, controlled by Chaskachan. Back to the point. Loving with a real strong play to break that up and kick the puck back the other way. Chaska behind their goaltender, intercepted by Loving. Centering pass, broken up by CC controls the draw. Shot goes wide. Koobs on the boards. Bermel now gets it clear. He's got a little bit of speed. He passes it up. Gregory wins the foot race, but then loses possession. Bermel now on his backhand into the corner. He tries a center. Intercepted by Chaskachan. Oh, pad saved by Franzen. Puck comes out, intercepted. Kubish now in the neutral zone. He takes the zone. He centers. Yeah! Centers off the pad, and Bermel is there to send it home. So after a pretty rough, sloppy, late, kind of a tough game all around, Prior Lake is able to take the lead. So way to fight through it, boys. Marchessault now controls. Hopefully the Lakers are reinvigorated by that Bermel goal. That was huge. Wangan controls on the point. He shoots it into the skates of a Chaska-Chan player. Kusinski collects the puck. He shoots. That's deflected back. Chaska back the other way. Yeah, blow the whistle. Yep, thank you. Little disconnection between the two refs here. The old salty vet and the young green up-and-comer. So they're trying to communicate, but they got that call. It just took a little longer than we thought. So. Tim, call the refs over. I want to clear up that last play for at least 2 minutes. Yeah. Being a rep is a hard job. There's a reason I don't do it, so I shouldn't say anything, but good for them for doing it. We need them. We need more of them. As Chaska-Chan gets it into the neutral zone, luckily that was intercepted by Plasinski, or that could have been a really ugly breakaway. Couple shot attempts there by Pankratz. Nice play by Wangan in the neutral zone, breaks the play up and then chips it back deep. 2 minutes left on the ice clock here. Marchessault finds Plasinski, cross ice pass in the neutral zone by Chaska-Chan. Pad save Franzen. Holmberg goes down on a trip, no call. Empty net, I might add, for Chaska-Chan here as they mount a nice little forecheck here with a minute left on the ice clock. So if the Lakers can just freeze it, hold it, clear it, do whatever they can to kill some time here and maintain the 6-5 lead. So after locking that puck up very smartly for too long, the refs blow the whistle. CC wastes a lot more time on that change with 45 seconds left on the ice clock here. Again, empty net for Chaska-Chan. Russ collects this puck. Fans on a clearing attempt. Back to the point. Oh, in the glove of Franzen. I don't know how that puck got through all of those players. Franzen had eyes on it the entire time and gloves it. Change. Yeah, there we go. 10 seconds left as the Lakers get a clear. Beckstrom charges in to try to kill off some time, and the game's over. Prior Lake comes out with a win. Tough contested game, not pretty at times, but the Lakers celebrating as if they just won a tournament. Late night game, 10 o'clock at night. So both teams fighting through just a late game adversity. We'll shake some hands here. Prior Lake wins 6-5.